Hello, fam. All right, let's see here. It's getting there. We're getting set up. Beautiful. Oh, bam. All right, let's see here. Oh, so it gets, beautiful. We have a delay. Okay, I'm going to mute myself. How do I do this? Bear with me, guys. All these equinox energies. I'm going to blame it on the energy. Okay, I'm going to mute me.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Let's not go there.
Or Mercury.
Okay. All right. Beautiful.
Mm.
I'm just going to post the link here. If anybody on YouTube wants to join us in Zoom, you are more than welcome. And then we're going to get started. Just a second. Just a second. All right. Participants, invite, copy invite link. And here we go. There you go. All right, here we are. Holy smokes. I'm feeling a little flustered this morning. I don't know if that's the best word. Just a little rushed. I had some wild dreams last night. Wild. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys did, but holy smokes. Holy smokes. All right. So we'll give a few minutes. Welcome to you guys. Hello, Jen. It's wonderful to see you. Let me ask you, how did you find your way here? Did you receive an email from me? Did you see a Yeah? Yay. Well, it's great to meet you. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. It's so good to have you here. And where are you located, Jen?
I'm in Ontario, Canada.
Yay. All right. So I'm from Ontario, Canada, but we're just right now in Quebec.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. We're going back. We're actually going to Ontario this weekend. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Whereabouts in Ontario are you?
Just outside of Midland.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Jen. I was in Port Severn for 5 years.
Oh my gosh. That's
And
just around the corner.
it
Yeah.
really is. You
Yep.
are in a beautiful pocket of the earth. I'm so looking forward to going back. We're going to be there probably for just like a quick in and out. We're literally going for, well, it's a long drive, but we'll
Yeah.
be there for Saturday in Brampton and then Sunday, and then part of Monday, we're just going to be like in Midlands, kind of zipping through. So I'll wave. I'll wave to you.
I'm
Oh, I'm
just
so
behind the
delighted.
shrine, so you probably go up Highway 12. So when you go past the shrine, I'll be right back behind the shrine. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this all this time.
It's so cool.
Yeah, really. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited for today. I'm a little dehydrated, I think partly from just a wild night.
I love how we're all like, water.
Yeah,
Mm.
very much water.
Mm.
But what we'll do today, um, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about what's happening right now. I know you guys are probably, already familiar with what's going on, but for those who are going to tap into the replay, I'm going to just give a little bit of information about what we're experiencing, and then we're going to dive into a quantum creation meditation, which, if I say the full length name, it would technically be a quantum creation activation meditation, but that's a lot of shuns.
Mm.
But that's what we're going to play with. So maybe I'll just start and I'll just let you know. If you don't know who I am, let me just change this here so you can see me. Okay. So for those of you, oh, hold on. Before we get going, and I'm going to open the meeting room so anybody can join and mute upon entry. Okay. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. Just want to shut that. And I'm going to excuse myself for 1 second while I blow my nose. 1 sec.
No.
There we go. Spring cleaning. I'm feeling it in the best way. Okay. So I'll just briefly give those of you who don't know who I am, just a quick little rundown. So my name is Katya Marie, and I'm a transformation facilitator and medium. Um, Struggle sometimes to describe the kinds of things that I play with, but you could call me a quantum creation strategist, playing on the words of creation and manifestation, really. But I help people refine their intuition at the base kind of levels of what I really focus on and do. The ultimate end result is helping people refine that intuitive voice, that knowing within them, and get out of their heads so that they can really navigate the choice points in their life with more clarity and access the highest potentials that are available to them. And this makes decisions faster, easier, and a lot less efforting, which is something I like to really focus on, is how can we make this easier and more fun? And then it really makes navigating life in general a lot more fun and a lot more joy filled. So I do that in many different ways. One of the ways that I love to play in this world is through activation meditations, which are really kind of altered state journeys without any any kind of stimulants, anything like that. We're just using prana and our beautiful life force energy, but really being able to take a deep dive into creating through the non-physical world. And one of my areas of mastery or expertise is working with the ego mind and deprogramming that structure within us so that we can really feel liberated and free to be who we are and not be encumbered by programming and limiting beliefs. And one of the things I'm really excited about is our brand new community that is called Elevate with Katya. And inside we have some very like-hearted, like-minded creator souls that are joining. And we've just launched. So we have a founding group of 10, and we're going to be opening the doors soon for some new people to join us. It's a paid community, and we are really excited about creating our new lives. And we're going to be doing a lot of the kind of stuff that, we do in these kinds of Zoom meetings and live streams through the quantum field, and just some of the daily fun practices that we do together. So if that interests you, elevate with Katya, Katya.com, and you can apply to the waiting list and we can see about having you join us. All right. So without further ado, some applesauce. I highly recommend. So, if you are anything like me and you find yourself feeling a little dehydrated or maybe a little foggy, anybody have like a little bit of mental fog today? It might just be me. Mm. I do a lot of work as a medium with the body. And one of the things that I've discovered for myself and then shared with my clients is that the essence of apples, I mean, worst case scenario, applesauce, but essentially fresh apples is one of the best ways to immediately revitalize that life force and hydration through the system, but particularly the head and the brain. And so when I'm doing these calls or working with clients and really being a conduit for this beautiful divine energy and essence that we are, I often have apples and applesauce and water and coconut water. So excuse me if I'm drinking, but it keeps me clear. All right. So are you guys excited? Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Do you want
I,
us on mute or do you want us off mute?
when we get going, I'm going to ask you to mute yourself.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, please go ahead. You can do whatever you need to eat, drink, snack, all good. But when we get into the meditation portion,
Yeah. I'll mute
gently.
myself then. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
please. And so maybe what we'll do is, because this is more of a just an energy update, and then going into the meditation activation. And then after that, I would love it if you guys could share what your experience is like, what you noticed, what came forward for you, what you were focused on, anything that comes forward, even just like, oh, what you noticed in your body. That stuff is so fun to share afterwards. But during that part, prior to, because I'm going to make the recording. And usually what I do is I like to create like an edited version that I can post separately. So someone who doesn't need the update or want it, but can still plug into the essence of that meditation separately. So I'll keep the recording clean for us. All right. Okay, well, let's take a look here. So the Equinox portal itself peaked this morning at 5:02 a.m. Eastern. And I don't know about you guys, but man, I was feeling that energy yesterday. And I was doing a podcast interview last night at it was 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And it was really interesting because it was all focused. I got the download in the morning that we were going to be talking about the idea of not aging the way we are to degeneration. Yeah. And so that was the focus of the talk. And it was for a beautiful community that is, they're preparing for retirement. So I got this immediate in the morning through my meditation, like, okay, we're going to go there and we're going to challenge these ideas and the conditioning that has been really with humankind for a very long time, but that there's a lot that we don't consciously remember, but that the body remembers about what it's like to be in a perpetual state of regeneration. So that is something that I'm extremely passionate about and love that we are in a time on the planet now where these kinds of things are going to start to come to the surface. And what's also really exciting to someone like myself who plays with the ego mind constantly, and it's a big part of who I am and what I do here, is that our ability to tap into a more regenerative cycle of life for ourselves lies within the mind. And that all of our degeneration, part of it is that we haven't had the energetics on the planet and even within ourselves to a degree to be able to access that. But the biggest thing that's been standing in the way is the programs and the belief systems in our mind. So if that's true, which it is, then we have so much control over how we live and experience this next phase, this next chapter of life on the planet. So that's just planting a bit of a seed. Now, the reason I bring that up is because 2025 is another year where the human body, the physical vessel, is taking a front seat. It's getting into the front and center stage and is drawing our attention to it once again, because it's time to start to step into and connect to this beautiful vessel, which is its own consciousness, and create a more of a connection between it. And then between us, who we believe we are, and our physical vessels. And then doing that, reconnecting our vessels with the planet that we live on, with Gaia. And I know that's something that if you're following my stuff, you're probably already really passionate about that or are curious. So either way, it's going to be front and center this year. So yes, I'll talk more about that later, but I just wanted to plant that as a primordial seed, let's say, for where we're headed in this new year. And so it's no mistake that the equinox is actually the astrological new year. And most people are feeling, and you guys may feel this way too, like January's kind of got a new year feeling to it, but there's something really powerful. And maybe for many people, I hear them say, yeah, this feels more to me like this is the beginning of the new year. Do you guys feel like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much. And a Persian friend of mine posted in a group thread that I'm in that, oh, happy equinox and happy Persian New Year, which I didn't realize that the Persians follow that calendar. So really, really cool. All right. Now, let's see here. Let me see. I'm not sure. Okay. We'll just leave it here. Okay. So anyways, this past week, there has been a tremendous amount of cosmic energy that has been just flooding the planet. And of course, what that's doing is it's helping to up level our frequency, and it's bringing forward so many new codes and encodements that we're going to be using as we step into the full expression of these human beings and the human experience. And so it's been an exciting time. So much like we will be here in, where are we? The Northern Hemisphere? What hemisphere are we in? Western?
Northern?
North end. Okay, we'll say,
Are
well,
they?
where we are here
I
in North
think.
America, we're going to be planting seeds, right, in the spring. And so it's very similar to that. The energy's coming in at this time. It's very much like it's planting the seeds within our divine human blueprints so that we can use what we receive now during this passage to level up ourselves and to up level personally and collectively as we move into the rest of the year. So we are tied into this beautiful cycle that's taking place right now. It's also a time that we are feeling or will be feeling drawing inward. So, as you know, we go through every month, we're going through these outward phases, inward phases, and we're about to go into now an inward phase of introspection, reflection, and more importantly, integration. Because after the eclipse, and now moving into these equinox energies, there's been a lot of receiving, a lot of activating of energetics and encodements and so forth. So when that happens, now it's time to like rest. So imagine it's very much like when you till the soil, right? That's kind of an activated time. Everybody's busy. We're tilling the soil, getting the soil ready. Then we plant the seeds. Then what do? We cover it up like a blanket. We water it and we let it rest. So that's the phase that we're about to go into. Now, it won't last tremendously long, but that is where we're going in the next day ahead. So it's
Sorry, I've been resting so much.
yeah. And there's been a need for it. Yeah. You feeling that?
Oh, you know me. I've been hibernating since September.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a time of transformation,
Mm.
but it's also a time where we have to do what we can
Mm.
to fortify our systems, support our physical bodies, because things are moving faster. Things are moving very quickly, and that is not going to slow down. So we'll have these little moments where we get to take a bit of a break, but it's going to be constantly moving more quickly, more quickly. And yeah, it's a time to make sure that we can keep up. Otherwise, we feel like we're being dragged behind the train.
Mm.
Okay. So seed points, we kind of talked about that. And this is really the beginning of like our next life, right? Many of us have felt like, okay, this is like a new beginning, a brand new lease on life, like letting go of stuff from the past that was great, but
Mm.
for new. We're ready for more and know that that's within you. So this is the time. It's actually here right now. And so we're going to be feeling that. And we're going to be going into the next eclipse, which happens on the 29th of this month. And so there's going to be another wave of activation. And it's all about just like, it's like liftoff for a brand new rocket. So I'm excited. You guys excited? Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Beautiful. All right. So now let's see where we are. 12:21. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to get into our meditation portion in just a moment.
You're freaking me out with the time.
1, 2, 2, 1.
Oh no, because I'm 3 hours behind you, and you keep saying 12, and I'm like, it's 12.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's actually 12:21 here, so we've got a kind of a cool divine number happening. Yeah, we're 3 hours ahead. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to invite you to mute yourselves. Okay. And we're going to start to get ourselves set up. Let me make sure my phone is off over here. And I'm going to grab, let me see. Let's first see, are we using any crystal bowls today? Let's see. We are. Okay. Then let's do this. This bowl that we're going to use today, I used last night and it was quite magical. And it's the same one that's calling forward today. So I'm going to use this today. Just as a little background, I'm going to ask you guys to just let me know. You'll be my sound check. Okay. This one over here. But the frequencies here are quite amazing. this up. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Please today, don't ask me what's in this one because I can't remember. I can't remember, and my brain is just not hydrated enough to recall it. But I can put it in the comments. But it is absolutely incredible. It's one of my real favorite crystal friends, and I was delighted when this one rose its crystal hand and said, "I'm coming to your play." All right. Jen, I still can't get over the fact that you're in Midland. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we are. In focus, I'm out of focus. And that's actually something I'm going to invite you as we go into this experience together, is to let yourself fall out of focus. Okay, let me just sharpen my screen for a sec. There we go. Excuse me. All right, first and foremost, let me just test this. I'd like to know, guys, let me know if you can hear me and the sound is not too loud with the bowl and that you can still hear my voice, because I tend to start to get quiet as I talk through our journey. Okay, so just let me know if you can still hear me. Testing, testing, check, 1, 2, check. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, I hope YouTube is recording because I forgot to record. Let's get this going. Record to this computer. So I think we're recorded, the first portion was recorded on YouTube. How crazy. And now we got this portion recorded here. Okay, great. Well, here we are. This is our Equinox Big Dream Accelerator activation meditation. And we are playing in the creative quantum field together. And, oh, okay, so I've got a heater going in the background. Officially excusing myself. 1 second, because this will get picked up on the mic and I don't want you to hear it. 1 second. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. So let me just go here. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to just ask you to let me know if this is the bowl is too loud, if my voice is too quiet, too loud. Okay. Testing, testing, check, 1, 2, check, check. Okay. All right. Is this any better? I just moved the mic. Check, testing, testing. Heather, are you saying it's good? It's too loud? It's good?
I'm just gonna unmute myself. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah? Testing, check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2.
It's good. Your voice muffles out a tiny little bit, but it's good.
Muffles out a little bit?
Just at the beginning and then it comes back. It could also just be like a lag.
Okay.
Over here.
I think this is the best because I've got the live performance audio on, so it should be okay. Well, we'll give it a shot. Jen, is your experience, are you noticing anything?
I'm not noticing a lag on my end.
Testing, testing, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Good. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it and just trust. All right, guys, you are muted and we're going to get started. I'm excited. All right, let's begin. Start by taking a few deep, slow breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you're breathing, I want to bring your attention to inhaling and exhaling in a circular pattern, as if you were a balloon. Expanding your lungs, expanding your entire body. Every time you inhale, expanding outwards, and on every exhale, gently softening and deflating. Beautiful. Taking a few more deep, slow, steady breaths, expanding your whole body, and then collapsing the body. Pulling your energy inwards towards the spine. Creating a column of light that runs up from the base of your spine all the way to the top of your head. Suspend your breath as you go as needed. Every now and then, just to allow yourself to go deeper into the body. Keeping your attention on that column of light, and see it moving in an up and then downward pattern. Moving up on one side of that column of light and down the other in a smooth pattern. Beautiful. Now extend that column of light at the base of the spine, all the way down into the heart of the planet, to the crystal core of Gaia. Allow the beam of light that is coming from you to connect into that crystal. And then pull the energy north, going upwards, all the way through your torso, your neck, your head, and then go out through the top of your head, through the crown chakra, until you connect with the sun. Holding yourself there, tethered between the sun and the earth, and feel what that feels like. Holding steady. Now extend that beam of light past the sun to a second sun behind it. Connecting into that, and then connecting into another sun behind it, the grand central sun. Hold yourself there, tethered between the heavens and the earth, with you as this beautiful bridge, bridging this crystalline Christed light, holding very still, softening the body, softening your energy. No need to do anything, to direct anything. Just relaxing into the experience and into openness. Asking the mind to take a back seat and allow your divine essence to do what it knows is best for you as we create this beautiful container of light, encodements, and very special equinox energies. Holding yourself steady in this position in stillness, becoming as quiet as you can, like a marble statue in the middle of a beautiful, lush forest. Feeling the energies moving all around you. Beautiful. Everywhere you look, there is life, teeming with more life, moving around you, moving over you, and just remaining still. See yourself as this beautiful marble statue placed on the ground, feeling the earth beneath you so rich, so soft, so fertile. Begin to envelop your feet, holding you steady, cradling you at your base. Notice the moss that is growing on parts of your feet and your ankles. Drops of dew and moisture from the plants around you, delicately dripping on you, moistening your surface. And feel the sun speckling through the leaves of the canopy of trees above you. Wherever it touches the surface of you, you notice that something comes alive. Instead of being a solid piece of marble, you notice that you become particles. See yourself now as losing form. What was once this beautiful marble, a solid piece, becoming particles of light. Feel yourself dissolving. And notice that the air around you In fact, everything around you is becoming particles as well. As the space around you becomes particle and your own physicality becomes particle, feel yourself blending with the space around you. As this is happening, you notice that you are becoming one with Gaia, with the planet, with the soil beneath your feet, with the moisture in the air, the moss around you, the birds, the trees and the plants, the fragrance of the flowers. There is no ending and no beginning. Between you and them, you become Gaia herself. Now see the sunlight poking through the canopy above you, and feel every place that sunlight touches, filling you with this beautiful, loving life force. It's a more refined energy. It's warm. It's activating. And it's giving life, accelerating life. Beautiful. Now looking down where your feet are, you see the rich, fertile soil. And you bring your attention to your mind and your heart. I'm going to invite you now to imagine and see for yourself or feel for yourself what you want to become, what you want to feel in the days and the months ahead. See that vision in your mind's eye now. Beautiful. Expand that vision, making it bigger in your mind's eye. Make the colors brighter. And now feel what it feels like to be the version of you that is this. Stand there with your feet buried in the soil, like a tree freshly planted, standing tall, knowing exactly who you are, devoid of any of the distortions of your lower mind. Just you in this form, being this version of you free and clear. What does it feel like? Bring that feeling up in you and begin to expand that feeling. Intensify the feeling, bring that feeling up. And now bring the feeling of appreciation into your heart, into your belly, and begin to feel the feelings of excitement. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this version of me that is already here, for my ability to plant these seeds of my future expression here in the now. Feel an excitement within you for having reached this point of expression, that this is you. That this is you now. You did it. You have become it. And it feels so good. Relax into the feeling as if it is already done. It's already done. I am here. This is me. I am free, and I am truly expressing as my pure essence, doing the things that light me up, feeling the things that bring me joy. See yourself in that state. Feel yourself in that state. And now expand those feelings. Expand that image. Beautiful. Keep going. Spread and expand that image and experience of you so that it moves beyond your body. It fills the entire space around you. Keep expanding it until it seeps into the soil, expands into the sky. It expands into space. Into the galaxy and the universe. That it becomes the fabric of life itself. Now return to your breathing. Breathing in and expanding like that balloon. Continue expanding. Continue breathing life into this vision, into this version of you. See yourself thriving that there's nothing you need because everything is available. That everywhere you go and everywhere you look, you receive blessings. You receive gifts. There's so much good fortune for you and good news. It is abundance in all ways. Abundantly you, abundant in blessings and gifts, connection, community, good fortune, good news, vitality and health, radiance. Feel and know that there is nothing standing in your way, that this is your time, that this is you, and that you have already arrived. From this place now, you take your steps into your next hour, minute, days, months, with clarity, with confidence, with a knowing that your vision has been planted like a seed in the most nourishing soil, being nourished by pure waters and fed by the most brilliant sun. Every step you take is limitless, is effortless, only increases your vibrance. Allows you to relax more and more into your true expression. Which is calm, playful, eager, easy, simple, powerful, graceful, and completely content. Sink into this and feel it. Breathe into this. You are receiving. You are receiving. And now slowly start to bring yourself back. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Thank you, sisters. What was that like for you? Jen, if you're on a lunch break, please feel free if you want to share something first.
Yeah, I have a session at 1, so I will hop on. That was, I'm trying to come back. That was magnificent. I feel so like just lit up, like everything is sparkly and connected. And when you brought us out and out and out, I've done a lot of embodiment and feeling and sensing and living and as if, but when you brought us out and out and out, it became so much bigger than me. And that's where I felt connected infinitely, but also blessed, like as if they were blessing the vision, the dreams, but I was infinitely connected to it. It was beyond what I've experienced before with my own dreams and visualizations. That really was, I thank you very much. And when I first started, all these whales came in.
Wow.
So I was like, whoa, where's all these whales coming from? And I could like hear their song. And when you tone, I'd also hear them like as if they were singing with you. So that also was very, so I'm going to sit with that later after my day's done and see what the messages are from the whales, what that is for me. So I thank you
Wow.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing. Have a great session. Okay, bye. Bye. Wow, so beautiful. That's lovely. Oh my goodness. Whales of all things. And I saw the big I saw the big mermaid behind her. I can just imagine the connections there. Heather, did you want to share anything before we close?
That's interesting. When you said, like, that was all I saw in the background when she was explaining her experience, was that mermaid. I was
Yeah.
like, the mermaid is her. She's like going up into the sky. And I
Yeah.
looked down at the card that I pulled, the moon, and it's like the opposite of the mermaid, but like floating down and surrendering to the moon. So I thought that contrast was really cool.
Mm.
Um, well, for me, I I'm so connected to the earth. Like she is just in my entire being and my invitation to stay here. Uh, so you had me at Moss. I
You were in my space when I
was
was
like,
thinking.
what?
Yeah.
um, and then when you were saying going up and up and up, I felt my rootedness, and I just felt like a tree just growing up and up and up and up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
beautiful. Thank you for
yeah.
sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Thank you.
that was, yeah, I really appreciate everyone's essence. And I'm curious to know who will be connecting into our replay because that was really powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Equinox blessings. Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
till soon. Till soon. Yeah,
Till
you do
soon.
beautiful work. Oh my goodness. And we're
Thank
just
you, sister.
beginning. All right,
Yeah.
sister. Have a great rest of the
Bye.
day. Mm.
Ciao.
Namaste.